When your pet needs urgent care, you need Animal Emergency Care, staffed with caring veterinary professionals with a state-of-the-art facility. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for emergencies only. Animal Emergency Care in Bellingham and online at animalemergencycare.net. Cafe This Morning with Dave Allen and Patrice. It's Wednesday. That is Critter Day.
That's what it is. In fact, this might be the smallest critter that we've ever had in the studio. Am I right?
I think so.
Pretty
For us,
little.
yeah.
I mean, I can barely see the little critter.
Mm-hmm. At
Laura-
first, I thought it was a mouse.
Laura Clark from the Whatcom Humane Society. What did you bring us?
Well, I'm trying to focus, and Scotty's got the camera up close. So I brought you a dwarf hamster who is currently residing in a little coconut eating lettuce because
awesome.
it's a visual that you must check out cafe.com to see that video because it's more adorable than you can really even explain.
Just to clarify, when Laura says that she has, and it's a little what? The creature is called
It's a dwarf hamster. Her name is Olive.
literally inside a hollowed out coconut, and you're feeding it lettuce.
It's her tiki bar. It's her little hamster tiki bar.
It's a dwarf hamster. You could have gone with happy, sleepy, dopey.
I did not make up the name.
Okay.
That
All
is
right.
actually the breed of this hamster. She's a little white. She's probably, for the listeners out there, she's probably about the size of your thumb. I mean, she's tiny. She's a little white hamster.
Bashful. I would think bashful. would
That's a
work.
good name.
I didn't make up the breed.
I know.
didn't
No.
make up
The
breed.
name.
Instead of
they're-
Olive, she could be Bashful.
Right.
Well, here's the
I
thing.
gotcha.
They're redoing the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and they're all having one dwarf now.
I had no idea.
They're trying to be politically correct.
Snow
about
White
it.
and the One Dwarf.
I think that's what they're doing. So you don't want to go down that path because that's being PC'd. So trust me on this.
Okay, well, you're taking away the cuteness, Alan, of Olive the dwarf hamster eating a hamster treat in a coconut.
Yes.
Don't take away Olive's cuteness.
Right.
I
How
thought-
did I do
She
that?
took it. She took the treat.
Yeah, she did.
And now she's hoarding it in the coconut shell.
I thought all white hamsters were albino, but she is not albino. She does not have the red eyes.
she does not. She is so cute. She's almost got like a little old cat face. It's like the whiskers are super cute.
Yeah, that's like a Dorbs with a Z.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
she's
saying?
she's so sweet. So she is one of 3 hamsters currently in care. She has a sister named Crouton, who is also with us.
Who's actually a crouton.
Right, who's about the size of a crouton. And then we have a 3rd hamster that came in just yesterday, surrendered. So our small animal room is filling up. Dwarf hamsters tend to be solitary. So she needs to live by herself, but she needs a nice, roomy enclosure with bedding. She would like to travel with something like her cute little coconut that she makes her own little nesting area. Hamsters are also nocturnal. So this is her go to sleep time. So she's going to be exhausted by the time she gets back to the shelter. She's going to take a nice nap. And then when the sun starts to go down, that's when the party starts. And she's going to be running on her little wheel and doing all her fun hamster stuff.
Party inside a coconut.
That's
It
right.
doesn't
Look at
get
that.
any more-
Come
look at
on.
that.
Come
That's
on.
adorable.
Olive is pretty cute, but that coconut is awesome. Where did you get that?
You know, any of your good local pet supply stores have the best small animal stuff. And yeah, I mean, come on. A little tiki. I'm a big tiki bar fan. It's a tiki bar for a hamster.
Well, and clearly she loves it.
And if you could trick her out totally like DIY. Is that what it's called?
DIY.
DIY.
Yeah,
yourself.
DIY, the enclosure. If it was me, I'd put little lights around
Yes.
it.
Uh-huh.
I'd have a little stool
Right.
inside.
Yes.
A little
That'd
patio
be cute.
furniture. It would be awesome.
Can you get the Tiki Hut music from Disneyland?
Of
You know,
course
'cause
you
they've got their
can.
Tiki
Oh,
Hut
that'd be
thing.
fun.
Yeah.
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 It
Yeah.
just makes sense. It really does.
It sure does. So her adoption fee is $10.
Oh, come on.
That is a
bargain.
bargain because it comes with a starter enclosure, so you could like practice your design and then upgrade her.
Do you get the coconut?
I think
Oh, boy.
I think we could throw in the coconut.
Maybe if we go 15.
Yeah, there you go for an
15,
additional
and you-
donation.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And you get the coconut.
Yeah, and just a reminder, adopt, don't shop. Pet supply stores are full of these animals. They end up at shelters like Whatcom Humane. She's a really sweet little girl. Doesn't love to be handled, so this is not a pet for little kids who are going to want to do things like squeeze. Doesn't work out.
I
so
think no
well.
hamsters should be squeezed, right?
It's,
Like,
well, I mean, you're a mom,
Yes.
so
You know
little
what?
kids do little kid things.
we had big hamsters. When we had a
Yeah.
hamster, we got one named Mr. Chubbs because
Yeah.
we needed one that wasn't a dwarf hamster. It needed to be a little bit bigger.
Right.
You know, I was called that in high school. So we should call this little hamster here Patrice. Doesn't like to be touched.
That's right.
Leave me
Yes,
alone. Nocturnal.
I would like to
Totally.
go sit in a coconut somewhere where I can't be bothered.
That sounds
Exactly.
like heaven to me, doesn't it?
What's the problem here?
Somebody throws some snacks in periodically. Yeah, it's all good.
All right. Olive the dwarf hamster, available for adoption at the Whatcom Humane Society. Pay a little extra, they'll throw it in the coconut.
Absolutely.
All right. You seem to want to kind of hang on to that coconut, though. I gotta
It's
say.
kind of epic, but it's for the animals, Dave.
Right. Maybe we make it 20 for the
Maybe. Yeah.
coconut. All right.
It's a good idea.
$21.50.
$27. Just go with 27.
27. All
All
right.
right. Cafe Critters is brought to us by Animal Emergency Care. When your pet needs urgent care, you need Animal Emergency Care, staffed with caring veterinary professionals in a state-of-the-art facility. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for emergencies only. Animal Emergency Care in Bellingham and online at animalemergencycare.net.
Laura Clark, thank you so much.
Have a great week.